All right, y'all, this is Street Church. Congregation, come on in. And for first-time visitors, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, listen. We're going to jump right in this video. This video is about one of the commentators on The View, which is a TV show, talk show, daytime talk show. Whoopi Goldberg, Sonny Hostin, and I don't even know the other two ladies that be with him, but I know the other one, Joy Behar, because these three are the most outspoken and they're the most deliberate when it comes to talking points or being against Donald Trump and the MAGA movement, the Make America Great Again movement. And Republicans in general, you know what I'm saying? These women are set up to be very outspoken and supporter of all liberal ideals and policies, and to make the Republicans seem like they're either racist or far right or, out of their minds or lowlifes. They do it all the time. This is what they show is all about now. They have made this show that kind of show. They have made the Republican Party their opponents. They have made anybody who is a Trump supporter their enemy. They have made it their mission to degrade people who support Trump. So on that, it is what it is. That's what they're about, and it's going to fail them in the long run badly. The outcome for them is bad. The outcome is bad for them because they will stay known for that, and some of them will need work elsewhere or need to venture eventually, and they probably will have a hard time doing it. Case in point, Don Lemon. But anyway, that being said, let me get to what I was going to talk about in the video. And that is Joy Behar. And it's something she made a comment about that nobody peeped that should get her backlash and should get her in some real trouble. And it's a telltale. That's what it is. It's really what she did was she dry snitched. She was dry snitching and didn't even know it. Okay, nobody peeped this for some reason, but I did. So if Joy Behar, if you watching this video, you was dry snitching and you talk too much, and you gonna say something that gets you in some real trouble one day. And I peeped what you said, and I knew you had the inside track on it, and it's dirty. So what she did is they all was going around the table being glee and joyous about the 34 count on all count conviction of Donald Trump in that trial that he had, which ain't no hush money trial. It was never a hush money trial, because if he was defending himself against it being hush money, then his they never called it a hush money. They didn't say that that's the reason what they was charging him with, because then they wouldn't have been able to charge him with that. It wasn't, but that's what the media outlets used to give it a title, because they didn't know what he was being charged with. Nobody knew what he was being charged with. That's why they used hush money trial to sensationalize it. Like, he was not being charged by New York for giving somebody hush money, because that's not illegal and that's not criminal, and it's not unconstitutional to give somebody hush money. So how could it be a hush money trial? That's for one thing. But this is what Joy Behar said, and she ain't even peeped that she told on herself. Now, she said that she was I think she was doing grocery shopping, and she tried to make light of that and tried to make that into a funny. And she said she got a ring on her phone. And she was so excited that she wet herself a little. Nobody peeped it yet. Well, ask yourself this. If she got a ring on her phone, how would she know what it was to wet herself? If she did not have her phone set for a guilty verdict, she had to be receiving a notification that was already presetted for a guilty verdict. The only way you could do that is if somebody would let you know when they was going to announce the guilty verdict. Not the announcement itself being unknown to her, but somebody already knew the fix was in. She didn't say it like she was, she said, you know what I'm saying? She was already wet when she heard the ring. Do y'all get what I'm saying? When she heard the ring was to alert her that it was a guilty verdict. How? If you just getting it. She didn't say, I read, after I got the ring, I read it and saw that it was a guilty verdict. She said, as it was ringing, I got a little wet. Y'all get what I'm saying? As it was ringing, it made her wet a little. How make you wet while it was ringing? It should have been after it rang and I saw that it was a guilty verdict, it got me wet a little. Not as it was ringing. Oh, as it was ringing? Who's ringing you to let you know that we did what we told you it was going to be anyway? Dry snitching. Dry snitching to the fullest. Oh, as it was ringing, I got a little wet. It is the same way with Whoopi. Whoopi told on herself because she knew she was going to be able to say convicted felon. That's why she stumbled, because it was already there. The guilty verdict was already there. Like even before the people at the show told her, the fix was already in. They already knew. They already knew the jury that was selected, whoever it would have been in New York, would have been influenced, encouraged to say guilty. Because it was what expected of them as citizens. And I would even say they was paid. I believe, let me say I'm going to call it, this is Street Church, we're going to lay it all out. The corruption of the jury will be exposed too. I believe that. I believe that some juror, or if not all, there will be some corruption exposed on that jury, from that jury. That jury pool will be exposed for some corruption. Meaning there will be some connection made between the judge and the jury, or the prosecutor's attorneys doing something to tamper with that jury. And they will find some way to wiggle out of it and not pay the penalty for it. And that's what I'm really getting tired of. I'm getting tired of them dry snitching on themselves, admitting to so much. It's like, you know what this remind me of? You know what they do? They do just like dudes get on the internet and say so much stuff to let you know if they killed they op or not. Right? Like gangbangers do, you know, now like in Detroit and Florida and stuff, they throw out little hints to let you know that they was involved in that hit, that killing. And that's what the Democrats and the liberals and stuff who work together do. They dry snitch on each other and they throw out little hints to let you know they was involved in that. They had part in that. And it's disrespectful, it's boastful. It's boastful, and it be in our face. And I'm just tired of seeing that. Because y'all acting like no wonder they so soft on crime, because they picking up the habits of criminals. They learning from these criminals on how to do their own dirty work, their own wet work, their own dirty work, their own criminal activities. That's on the real. But Joy Hart, I caught you dry snitching on yourself. That means you already had the ups on it that the guilty verdict was a guilty verdict. That means you knew beforehand that it was a guilty verdict. That's why you was able to only hear the ring of your watch phone, whatever watch you had. That watch, you just dry snitched on yourself. The ring got you wet. Not the guilty verdict, but just the ring of already knowing that it was a guilty verdict. Made you get a little wet there. And then you dry snitched on yourself because you just admitted that Trump gets you wet. Oh, you just admitted that Trump gets you wet. Okay. Dog, dang, Joy Behar, Trump get you wet like that, huh? All right, y'all, listen, I'm not going to go there. You know, I'm going to be like they say, Michelle Obama, when they go low, we go high. Oh, gosh. Okay, listen. This is Street Church. Drop a comment and let me know what y'all think. Y'all think the ring was dry snitching? There was the ring to let her know that the verdict she already knew was there and was dry snitching, or do you think it's something else? Drop a comment and let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe, share, run the views up, buy you some merch, t-shirts, coffee mug, water bottle. Start your fall collection early. Get you a hoodie, okay? This is Street Church. I'm letting the congregation out. God bless.